Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video, I kind of have mixed feelings about it. So first and foremost, I hate talking badly about products, especially when most of the products that I'm not a fan of, I actually love the brand and there's tons of products within the brand that I love. But at the same time, I have this channel. I'm here to kind of share my opinion with you guys, so I also want to let you guys know what I think is kind of worth purchasing, worth skipping. So let's just go ahead and get started with products I regret purchasing. So the first product in my box is the Touch In Sol Mini Magic Mascara Set Duo. It comes with their Paper Pusher Stretch Fiber Lengthening Mascara and their Stretchix Stretch Lash Effect Mascara. So those are the two mascaras it comes in. I am all about the lashes, clearly. So I was excited to try these, and to be honest, I was disappointed. They didn't really do anything. In fact, the fiber mascara, the fibers actually came off and kind of got into my eye a little bit, and it was so irritating and like borderline painful. And if I'm wearing a mascara, I want it to be dramatic, but I also don't want it to cause me physical pain. The Stretchix mascara, also very schmeh. If you like really natural lashes, like almost like just a little boost of your natural lash, then try out the Stretchix mascara. But if you are like me and you love everyone to know that you are wearing mascara, or when you're wearing false lashes, like you're really going for the lashes, this I don't think is the product for you. The next product I have is skincare. This is the Dr. Dennis Gross Color Smart Cleanser and Mask. So I picked this up specifically because I am such a fan of Dr. Dennis Gross. His alpha, beta, like peel pads, amazing. So this face wash is specifically for detoxifying, firming, and brightening. And it's really cool because it actually changes color as you kind of rub it in to let you know that you are, cleansing properly. And then you're supposed to leave it on as a mask if you'd like. The issue with this for me is that it burned. Like, I have sensitive skin, not hypersensitive skin, but I do have sensitive skin. But I've used so much Dr. Dennis Gross, and this for me, something about it just did not sit well with me. And on top of it being unpleasant, it did not noticeably brighten, firm, or do anything to my skin besides cause it discomfort. So this was another meh for me. Next up, I have the Benefit Air Patrol. So technically, I guess this is considered a BB cream eyelid primer. It has an SPF and it's supposed to lock on shadow, protect, hydrate, and color correct. So that's what it looks like. And of course, the packaging for Benefit is beautiful as always. It has this kind of squishy tip applicator, which is actually so cool, and it's really soft. It's kind of like Tempur-Pedic bed foam. My issue with this is that it didn't really do anything for me. I have normal combo skin. My eyelids are not particularly oily though. If anything, like in winter, I kind of get dry spots, but it did not prolong the wear of my eyeshadow. In fact, my eyeshadow creased, which has not happened to me in a really long time. My eyeshadow wasn't necessarily more vibrant either. And to be honest, I feel like as far as hydrating and correcting and stuff, I prefer just my eye cream for hydration. This is a cool product. If you have very dry eyelids, you might love this product. If you have oily eyelids, I would stay away from this product. So my next product is the Nars Audacious Mascara in the shade 7007 Black Moon. So this is basically Nars' most recent mascara launch. This is actually a really cool mascara because Nars basically said none of our other mascaras are as good as this one new mascara, so let's just get rid of them. So Nars literally got rid of all their other mascaras and they just have this one, which I think is a really badass move. And I was so excited for this launch because I love Nars. This is what the brush looks like. It's a plastic, pretty large wand, and I actually really like that. Another cool thing about this is that the bristles are like in a lobster claw shape. They actually look like this because the point is that each bristle really attaches to and coats every single lash, I guess, better than your normal straight bristles is the concept. Formula, great. I really like it because it's a little bit goopier, it's a little thicker, and I prefer formulas like this. I do love the brush, I love the bristles. The downside for why it's a bummer is I think I was just way too pumped for this launch and like it was like a steeper area to come down from. But the other couple things are, one, the bristles kind of scratch at the base of my lashes because I really like to get into the base of my lashes, deposit product, and then sweep up. The other issue that I had with this is while it did deposit a lot of product and it gave me a lot of like thickness and volume, it didn't give me length or the length that I was looking for. It did give me kind of clumpy spidery lashes, which I like a little bit of that clump because I feel like it's more dramatic, but it just looked like very clumpy lashes. It took a little bit of an effort to work with. Now this could be mascara that as the formula gets drier, it could be fantastic. So I am gonna keep using it, but I've already used this several times and it has not gotten better for me yet. So the next product I got is the Blinc Eyebrow Mousse. This is what the brush looks like. It's just a kind of thinner mascara wand basically, and I don't know if you guys can tell, but the texture of the product is kind of moussey. Like mousse is a pretty accurate way to describe this product. The reason why it's going in this video is because I have thicker brows naturally and I like that thicker brow look, so my hairs are a little bit longer and this did a great job of, you know, very lightly tinting them, and it did add a slight fullness to them. But my issue with this is that because my brow hairs are longer, it didn't really keep them in place. Like an hour or two into wearing it, my hairs started moving around and it didn't hold the actual shape of my brows. So that was the only downside. Now, if you don't have very long brow hairs and you just want something that's easy, it's gonna add a tint and it's very lightweight, then check this out. But if you are someone who likes thicker brows and who has longer brow hairs and you want something to kind of tame them, I would avoid this because it doesn't really tame the brows, it just kind of lightly tints and shapes them. I have the Buxom Big and Sexy Bold Gel Lipstick Matte Formula. I picked this one up in the shade Naturally Daring. So I like the packaging. It's a really chic matte black magnetic case. I'm not gonna lie, it is a little bulky. So this is the color that I picked up. Here is the lipstick itself. My issue with this lipstick is that it goes on very smoothly, but it has a definite kind of silicone-y, slippery feel. It doesn't feel like it's really, you know, getting onto and gripping your lips. So that was one issue because it was so slippery that it wasn't very long wearing at all, which is frustrating, especially for a matte lipstick. Like matte lips are known to be long wearing. But the other issue that I had with this, and this could be just with the lighter color, I have not tried out the darker ones, but it settled into my lip lines within minutes. It exaggerated any dry skin. It was just a very unflattering look. And when it wore off, it didn't wear off evenly. It kind of wore off in patches. So whatever had settled, you know, into my lip lines or into kind of the corners of my mouth, it just kind of clung onto those areas, and those areas didn't fade, but everything else did. So it was just an unflattering lipstick. This is the Dior Addict Fluid Shadow. So this is a relatively new release, and essentially they are just liquid eyeshadows. So I got this shade, which is 875 Destiny, and I was just so bummed out. These shadows are so liquidy and watery, but when you rub them in, they're not pigmented at all. Like, they literally just completely fade away. They're super patchy, real streaky. I would not even bother with these. Dior has amazing products. This is just not one of them. This is the Becca Ombre Rouge Eye Palette. Now, Becca has basically two matte shadow palettes. The first one they came out with is kind of nude neutral browns, but this palette that they released is filled with warmer tones. You get beautiful reddish, pinkish, warm, orangey undertones. It's a really, really pretty palette. It also comes with this tiny little pamphlet that has kind of looks, step-by-step looks based on your eye shape actually, which I thought was really unique. This palette is awesome. The quality of the shadows is beautiful. These are three of the shadows. They are definitely very soft, pigmented shadows. They're easy to blend, easy to work with. So my issue with these shadows is if you do own a lot of makeup and a lot of different eyeshadows, you can definitely pass on this one because the colors are very dupable. Like, you can find shades like this in so many different makeup companies. Anastasia Beverly Hills and Makeup Geek alone, I already own every single one of these colors in probably both companies. So if you are a beginner or you don't own a lot of makeup, or you're on the go and you just want a good basic eyeshadow palette for very, you know, simple matte looks, then you actually should take a look at this because the quality of the shadows is really beautiful. If you own a lot of makeup, I would say skip this one. This is the Cover FX BB Gel Mattifying Anti-Blemish Treatment. So this is a gel BB cream. Cover FX, if you're unfamiliar, is incredible. If you have not tried Cover FX, please do yourself a favor, go check them out. So this is a self-adjusting BB cream, and that basically means that if you match it kind of relatively close to your skin tone, as you blend it in, the pigment naturally just adjust to your skin tone. It definitely does do a great job of self-adjusting, I must say. It's very lightweight. It has kind of a slippery powder texture, which is specifically why it's for mattifying purposes, because that texture is fantastic if you have very oily skin. My issue is that because I do have combo skin, I sometimes get, you know, dry patches around my nose. I found that this really clung to all my little dry portions. If you have very oily skin, you should definitely give this a try because I think it would be phenomenal. But if you have oily combo skin, or if you have any slight issues with dryness or kind of dry skin around acne patches or anything like that, then be a little bit cautious about this. The last product I have to share with you guys is my Henriksen Nurture Me Cleansing Cloths. Removes all traces of waterproof makeup. Now, I saw Huda Beauty using these, went out, got the little travel pack. The travel pack only comes with 10 wipes, and for 10 wipes, I paid a pretty decent amount for 10 pieces of cloth. This makeup, if I tried to remove it with these wipes, I would actually need 2 or 3 wipes. They just did not remove makeup. I had to remove my makeup with this, then wash my face like twice. So this was, you know, a huge disappointment because it actually was a makeup remover that's supposed to remove waterproof makeup that actually didn't remove any makeup. That brings me to the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I just want to throw this out there one more time that this is by no means like a bashing session. This is not me just smack talking a bunch of products. I know that there are going to be tons of you guys that love some of the products I talked about, and I expect that. And it's just a matter of personal opinion. Also, the products that I mentioned, I gave you guys specific reasons for why, in my opinion, they were worth it or not worth it, and who maybe they would better suit. So I'm always gonna be 100% honest with you guys, and that's what I'm here for. But leave me a comment down below and let me know what you guys actually thought about the video and any other video requests you guys have for the future. But again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.